The Wanderer. So in case you've been living somewhere where they don't have this stream for the last little while, we have been working on The Wanderer as a community. This is a modded character for Slay the Spire. He is a wizard. He has advancing and aggressive memory loss, and I will give you the 5-minute spiel of the mechanics, and then we'll play maybe a run or two. Or if you've been sleeping while Jorbs streams. I mean, that's no excuse, there are VODs. I like this path. This path looks rad. And apparently I didn't make it to the first boss last time, so let's just take the max HP. Alrighty. So first off, we have memories. At the start of every fight, our starter relic makes us remember patience. And we are a wizard who doesn't remember things very well. So if we were to start remembering a different memory, we would forget patience and stop having the bonus from it. We can gain clarity of a memory though, and if we gain clarity of a memory, we have to keep the passive bonus for longer. So if I were to play Eye of the Storm here, I would gain clarity of patience and then remember a random other memory. Chastity in this case. And I keep the bonus from patience, which gives me a coil every time I play a card. Now I also have chastity. Chastity makes it so at the end of each turn I lose 1 dexterity and gain 6 block. Makes this turn sort of weird. I think I just strike maybe, and we use the chastity block to not take damage. What is coil? When we remember a new memory, all of our coil stacks blow up and deal 1 AoE damage for each stack. So we've played 6 cards. Every time we play a card, we gain coil. We played 6 cards since the last time we remembered a memory. When I play Eye of the Storm here, I'm going to remember, this time, Humility to gain 2 thorns, and all of my coil blew up and dealt damage as well. Alright, cool, that's the end of this fight. How much of this mod have I made? I've done a lot of the designing of the cards and balancing, but people from the community have been contributing art and coding. Why is coil called coil? Like a snake coiling up to strike. Is the flavor there? Should we try out the Book of Tongues? At the start of each turn, draw 1 material component. Be fun. Could learn about material components together. I think Find Familiar is really good there to get a bunch of clarities. I don't know. I'm not going to try to play perfectly or anything. Just going to have some fun with the character. Magic missiles. Jinfizzes made some really nice magic missiles art, right? With Crocketeer. Introspection has a lot of text on it. This is like a combust though, basically. I think I'm just gonna buy a combust maybe. And fighting slime boss at the end of the act. It seems like a good idea. What does it mean to draw a material component? Well, we'll find out together. Start of each turn, draw 1 random material component. Let's also... Introspection doesn't seem that great when we don't have clarity of anything. But also not dealing damage doesn't seem that great. I don't know. Oak Leaf. Gain 1 dexterity, a power. Alright, pretty sweet start. This is a material component. So there's a deck of... There are... how many? 9, 7, 16. There are 16 different material components. 7 of them are common. 6 of them are uncommon. And 3 of them are rare. And you get the commons more often than the uncommons. And you get the uncommons more often than the rares. Sorry, thanks for the 25 months. Agbomo show to you as well. Yes, people are very welcome to contribute art or to help out with coding or whatever. This character balanced around Ascension 20 and OP on lower Ascensions. Sounds very optimistic, just assuming the character will be balanced in any way whatsoever. Steel. Ephemeral. I wonder if ephemeral works. Ephemeral is meant to make it so that the card always goes away. Like if it's in your hand at the end of turn, or if you play it, or even if you discard it, the card will exhaust, is the idea of ephemeral. I haven't actually tested it all the way. Does not feel like I'm dealing very much damage right now. Let's go Strike, Introspection, Eye of the Storm. Cool, so I remember Diligence, which actually draws me some cards. And then next turn I can kill. Isn't that the same as Ethereal Exhaust? No, if you discard it, it goes away as well. Ephemeral, apply 1 vulnerable. I feel like the material components are sweet. Like a Chain Lightning, this is an AoE card. And an ephemeral card disappear if you exhaust it. Well, it would go in your exhaust pile, presumably. How does this person know what is in their draw pile? Like muscle memory. That's also why you start to get memories as you go through a fight, because you start to like do your spells and then you start to remember how your spells work. I have Humility and Diligence. We haven't gotten any of the sins yet. The material components are intended... Why was there a yellow... Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. The material components are meant to work with patience a lot. We don't have patience in this fight at all, but they're meant to be a way to like play a lot of cards a turn to like make your letter opener go off or make your patience stacks work or whatever. Does the Wanderer interact with discarding in any way to warrant creation of a new keyword? The Wanderer makes a bunch of cards that I don't want to go into the draw pile. Ideally. Does it go to the exhaust pile from the exhaust pile, or just stays in exhaust pile once it got in the exhaust pile? I'm confused. Pride upgrades a deck upgrades a card in our deck permanently if we're remembering it at the end of the fight. So I would like to like not remember Diligence because I want to keep remembering Pride because we have an opportunity to get an upgrade here. It Vast Relics 1 turn through time. This turn your next attack is played an additional time. Well, let's be on workshop. I wanna, like... get some more testing in first, but someday is the plan. Alright, so Pride upgraded to Defend for us. Got a little bit of a meta upgrade there. I think just taking Misty Step is probably perfectly fine for now. Don't think we need double introspection. Maybe double introspection would be good. Maybe it would. My ear is like... What's the like whining noise name? The whining noise called? Doing that. I don't like it. Let's go double material components and see if we can ever get any sort of relevant value out of those. Check out the Chain Lightning. This is the first time I've played Chain Lightning in a fight where it hits multiple things. Are we ready? I'm ready. Incredible. Tinnitus. Yeah, it went away again already, which is good. That seems better than it staying. We have Gluttony. Whenever we kill a non-minion enemy, we raise our max HP by 2, but at the start of each turn, we discard a card. Good night, Viven. We can discard our material components. Boom. Or like something else, maybe? I don't know. Let's discard a barb. I wanna like kill this sometime soon. Maybe I don't get to keep Gluttony for the entire fight. Maybe I just... I should have kept barb. Fuck. Yeah, it's the Crimson Blur. Thanks for the raid, Crimson Blur. What were you up to today? Fuck. Let's do this. Proc our coil stacks. It means that we forgot Gluttony though, so we didn't get the max HP forever. Why are the material, or are the material components all 0 cost? No, I think there are 2 that cost 1, but for the most part they're meant to be low cost spammable things. Fireball! Fireball! Using your discard seems really good in some fights. That's true, discarding a card at the start of your turn can be good sometimes. Yeah, Fireball's like deliberately very good. So this puts us in Memory of Lust, which is sort of like having Envenom, but for burning. Burning's like poison, except that half of it goes away every turn instead of 1 of it. So you can get some scaling damage out of it, but it's less easy to just like accidentally apply a billion poison to the heart and kill it without doing anything, sort of thing. Do any cards exist that remove clarity? Yes. Well, I mean, yes, but also there's a mechanic that removes clarity, which we'll get to pretty soon, probably. Burning can be blocked. Burning currently applies at the start of the enemy's turn, though, which means that almost every enemy doesn't have block, except for the Sphere in Act 2. Yeah, maybe Burning should go at the end of the player's turn. That is a thing that is under consideration. So when I play Fireball, I'm going to immediately lose patience, but we'll remember Lust, we'll apply some Burning. So I just entered Lust. When I remember Lust, I apply Burning to everything. Then Fireball applied 4 Burning. And Fireball hit the enemy, which applied 2 Burning. So that is the right number of Burnings. I had 3 different applications of it from 1 card, though. That's like quite a lot. That is, yeah, that's several. If I play Fresh Adventure, I lose Lust. I guess it's time to lose Lust then, that's fine. How do we forget? Anytime that we remember a different memory, we forget the one that we're currently remembering. But we can gain clarity of memories to keep them. Wandering Mind. What does Clarity of Lust do? It just gives the passive bonus of whatever memory it is permanently. So Lust's passive bonus is that attacks deal or apply to fire, to burning, to enemies. Hey, I want to take a nap. Sloth is a memory that is exclusively drawback, basically, with the idea that it can go on fairly powerful cards. So Hibernate is like getting 15 block for 2 energy for a common is pretty reasonable. I could even take that, maybe. I don't have a block card yet, right? I have a Misty Step. Plus seems insane to gain clarity of. Yep. There are, like, memories that are probably even stronger than that. But I would agree that it's a pretty solid one. Seems like a bad Protect. I'm pretty happy with a bad Protect. Oh, we just randomed into Lust. Cool. And you stack Lust with Clarity. You can only have Clarity of something once. Web! Oh, it's a burning potion! Oh, that looks really cool. The first time I've seen this, it's really nice. And Inferno! First time that I've seen Inferno. Remember Lust. Double target enemies burning. Exhaust, exhume when you snap. Cheese potion. Stack up as much coil as possible. We randomed into Greed here. Whenever we kill a non-minion enemy, we gain 10 gold. So maybe we can get some gold out of this fight. Nice. What is Snap? I think we'll probably snap in the slime boss fight, and then you'll see. Loss is just an okay block card. I have the Stormed into Wrath this time. Whenever we kill a non-minion enemy, we permanently increase the damage of the last damage-dealing attack card played this combat by 1. I don't think we need to hold on to that for any reason. Seems ambitious to think that that's going to go off here. Ouch. What is this, 84? So this wouldn't split it. It would with, I have the Storm as well though. Or I can just take 30. I want to split it, I think. I've randomed into Sloth, so I discard the rest of my hand and I'm drawing 1 less card every turn now. Yeah, the art for this character is, like, wonderful. There are a lot of very talented people in this community who have been helping out with the project, doing a really, really good job. We have a Snake Oil here. Deal 1 damage per coil that we have, so we could try to build up some coil. Let's go Vulnerable on you and Chain Lightning on you. Then we can play a Slime, play our Loss, and Snake Oil retains for us. Isn't this character basically Frozen Eye turned to 11? I don't think so. We don't know what order the cards in our draw pile are in, so probably not. So this is gonna hit everything for 7. 7 because it's an attack instead of a skill? Does it apply Lust? So that's coded as an attack dealing damage instead of as a skill right now. Which probably should get changed. We made the Fresh Adventure art. That was Xylan. Xylan's made quite a lot of the art, but definitely not all of it. Gin Fizzes has a couple of arts as well. Stone. Apply slow to an enemy. Retain. Go for a big slow turn. Alright, it is turn 7. At the end of turn 7, we will snap. We will deal 6 damage to all enemies and lose 3 HP for every clarity that we have. Right now we have 2 clarities, so we would deal 12 damage to all enemies and take 6 damage. We can pretty easily end the fight with that. But we will also lose all of our clarities, and we won't be able to remember or gain clarities of anything for the rest of the fight, so our memories won't do anything anymore. We turn into a different phase of our wanderer lifestyle, where we are not very happy about things. Isn't web the component that slows? Because the other one is. I should have played Forbidden Grimoire first. Whoops. Forbidden Grimoire is a starter deck card, which shows up in our hand on turn 7. The goal here is to give us some help to make turn 7 a little bit stronger. Turn 7's trying to turn off the memories so that the meta-scaling stuff doesn't become too powerful. Like, I don't want anybody to be able to sit around and stack up clarity of all the meta-scaling stuff for every fight, right? But I also want the character to be able to win boss fights and the like, which go longer than turn 7 potentially. So there are cards which work better after you are snapped, and also on turn 7, you theoretically get this pretty big turn where I played that Forbidden Grimoire, and then also for every 3 cards that I play, it comes back again. Is this deck working like it should be? I'm not sure. So that's cool. I've managed to make 22 coil here, which means that when I remember lust everything, I mean, probably most of the world will blow up when I remember lust there. We can withdraw so-so block card. There are some interactions with artifact for sure. We could gather power, draw some cards, and then play a fireball twice. That seems really strong. Or we could arcane form and get 5 clarities. If you want this mod, !mod care. Explains how to get it and install it and everything. Let's go for Gather Power since the art is super sweet. I did a run with Arcane Form the other day and rebalanced it because it was too strong, and now it seems more reasonable. But I want to try this Gather Power plus Fireball, and maybe we can make Burning work. Oh, Inferno is an example of one of the cards that like does something when you snap. So after you snap, the turn where you snap, Inferno comes back to your hand again. So you could try to stack up a bunch of Burning on turn 7 and then play Inferno at the start of turn 8 as well. What is the starter relic? The starter relic, at the start of each combat we remember patience, and at the end of each combat we heal 1 HP per clarity that we have. Maybe I should hover over that so you can read the other tooltips as well. Hyper Beam, man. Fireball should beat elites, right? I don't know if I can beat Book of Stabbing. Maybe. Isn't Choker very detrimental? Yep. Choker would not be great some of the time. You can just play Fireball twice? That seems sweet. Chain Lightning applying Burning looks sort of weird, huh? I don't think we're quite getting there, so I'm gonna grab the material components. Is there a boss relic to upgrade the starter relic? Not yet. Haven't made all of the... Oh, I'm vulnerable. Haven't made all of the like character-specific relics yet. I'm vulnerable, but when I deal damage to enemies, I make them vulnerable. But I stopped remembering the thing that makes me make the enemies vulnerable, so I won't next turn. Cool. Alright, I got it. When I remembered Envy, I made myself vulnerable. It applies 1 vulnerable to me. That's what happened there. We can just play just about everything this turn. Lightning can burn things, that's true. I'm weak because I forgot Lust, and when you forget Lust, you get too weak. That's why I'm weak. Alright, gotcha. Whatever. You die. There is, I think, 1 Wanderer relic that's built so far. Are there 2? I don't know. There are, I think, 2 or 3 that are thought of? Is that the right word? And 1 or 2 that are implemented. I want a Channel Plus. I don't think I've ever had a Channel Plus. This is not a Channel Plus, this is an unupgraded channel. And yet I have taken it. No one's sure why. Conceptualized. Sure, that sounds like a reasonable word. Character seems really sweet now that you understand what's going on. I hope so. I think it's fun to play. No fireball. Rip. Fuck, what do I do here? If I Inferno, it puts 4 burning on something and procs all of these. My brain is breaking. Which is weirdly something I desire when I play Slay the Spire, so I guess I'm okay with that. We do this. Oh, it played twice, because I still had Gather Power. Oh, okay. Sure. We do this, we become weak, but we can Fireball next turn. Why is Fresh Adventure an attack? Because we have to be able to beat Gremlin Knob, probably? See if we can get a meta-scaling thing here. Nope. Crazy, thanks for that 3 months. Bomo show to you as well. Appreciate the support. Character's meta-scaling seems a lot less than it used to be. Not that much less. It's been tweaked down a little bit. I just haven't been offered much of it this run. Do we Burning Potion? Probably not right now. explain the character, please. I have just gotten done explaining the character over the first however many. I've just spent the last 30 minutes explaining the character. Alright. Felt harder to hit somehow. I mean, I think I just haven't been offered any of the cards that meta scale in this run, pretty much. I have 10 coil built up. So when I fresh adventure here, I'm gonna deal a bunch of damage. Oh, also I got a snake oil. So... we do this. And then we do this. And that uses our coil pretty nicely. I almost just like want to have a material component every turn, no matter what, on this character, but maybe it's like too much. It feels really cool getting a material component every turn. I enjoy it so far. I guess we can do this and look for meta scaling. Oh cool, I got 10 gold. Does a character have a way to go infinite? Sure. Take message. Try to line up these burning cards. And let's transform. 2 strikes. I have a hibernate and a black tentacles. Black tentacles actually does interact with chain lightning. Doesn't interact with anything else right now. Black tentacles is a card that's changing. It's gonna make it so that all damage applied to any enemy gets applied to that enemy instead. So like our fireball would one-shot Reptimancer but not hit the ads, basically, sort of idea. It could be a relic. Oh, it could be a relic. That'd be a good relic, I think. Yeah, that seems like a fun relic. Remove a strike, because strike is probably worse than black tentacles, I think. Your next attack is played 2 additional times. So if we line that up with Fireball, we win, and if we don't, we die. I think that's my current strategy. Viable is boss relic swap. It's not gonna be a thing that you can do. Yikes. It's a lock on for everything though. Oh shit. Okay. That seemed alright. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. I'm all over it. Putting a card from our draw pile on top of our deck. Okay. Double Gather Power would play the next attack 4 times. Double Gather Power Plus would play the next attack 5 times, actually, I think. Oh no, we missed. It's no fun. What happens if I play this here right now? Second one just doesn't work. That's probably what should happen. A little bit sad though. Am I okay with... I guess I have to. Yikes. I don't know about this hibernate. Might not be the best idea. Need to remember something else. If you Clarity Sloth, it's very bad. Yeah, you would lose 1 card per turn. Probably not a thing that you're eager to do. City is a pretty nice hit there. Alter, thanks for the 5 months. Peanut, thanks for the 16 months. Agbo show to you both. I like the idea of Hibernate not being affected by Frail. That's a cool idea. This fight's miserable, isn't it? What a terrifying fight. Do we leave Chastity or not? If I leave Chastity, I don't get the 6 block from it. I have a bunch of block cards here. Good. My deck does one thing, but it does that one thing quite emphatically. Gain 5 block. Remember Diligence. At the start of your next turn, if you remember Diligence, gain Clarity. Could be alright. Let's try this out. See how much of a drawback it is to have to keep on remembering the thing. Hey, Senril. This is the first time I played a run where I'm trying to combo 2 cards together. Well, we have Gather Power plus Fireball. We also have Inferno plus Fireball. So it's almost like we're trying to combo more than that cards together. Holy shit, this seems strong. Is this like kill? I think this kills? wonderful. Oh, yes. Siphon energy. Remove all burning from target and gain that much strength until end of turn. Need an artifact stack with that, though. And totally balanced. It's not unusual for characters in Slay the Spire to be able to kill things on turn 3. I already removed all of my strikes, so this is 3 defend upgrades. You think there's a reason double tap plus doubles 2 attacks instead of tripling 1? Like, I don't know, Ironclad walks into those fights and just like vulnerables everything and then plays Immolate twice. Not like it's completely insane for a character to be able to win Act 2 elite fights with front-loaded damage. Especially rares. We got Chastity here. Chastity gives us 2 dexterity when we remember it, but then we lose 1 dexterity every turn. I think Gather Power drawing cards might not be necessary. There's a hot take for you. Jorbs has left the channel. Whoops. Oh fuck, I drew cards when I did that too. Didn't quite work. I was trying to play Fireball a trillion times. I did not succeed at playing Fireball a trillion times. It was a nice thought, though. Until end of turn. End of turn's just not that long. Seems plausible that I'm dying here. Alright, do I have a multi-attack card? Yep, a couple. Can have some burning. Can have some weak for sure. Oh, it's bad. Remembers Diligence. Oh, it's bad. Don't want to remember Diligence, I don't think. I gained 4 strength. They'd Fireball twice. Could vulnerable it with a material component next turn, maybe, if I get lucky. Let's try it this way. Because also, the block doesn't do that much because I have 40 anyway. Hey, I does vulnerable it. Interesting. I can theoretically full heal sometimes with Bird Face turn. Not sure that I like that. Okay, let's just put Fireball back on top, and then next turn I should win. Shouldn't Charity do something else? Why would you get buffs from Charity for hoarding gold? I don't know. It works for some members of our society. I have 20 coil, is that correct? That seems impossible. I do have 20 coil. Let's make it slow. Oh, you're very dead, Book of Stabbing. Ooh, kills me. That was a fun turn. Things happened. Things definitely happened. And go Mania. Deal damage equal to the number of unique cards in our hand, and if they're all unique, we get an energy and draw a card. Seems pretty swell. What are we fighting? Hyper Beam Man. Triple target enemies burning. Sure. We have Fairy in a Bottle, so we should be alright. I'm not sure that I need to keep Chain Lightning. It does seem like maybe this interaction's strong. A little bit. Okay. Was that the right number of times? Did I play Gather Power 3 times this turn? Or 2 times this turn? I played it and I messaged it back, I played it again, I channeled it on top and drew it and played it again. I think that was the right number of times. Okay. Hardy is giving me 4 strength. But I'm weak. Whoops. Alright, we got through Act 2. Feast lets us remember Gluttony. Whenever we kill a non-minion enemy, we raise our max HP by 2. And we have 67 max HP. It's quite a lot. I also have a fairy in a bottle. Corpse Explosion. Whenever an enemy dies, we get a strike ++ in our hand, basically. And it's a way to remember Wrath. Wonder if I could find some sort of multi-attack to go with my Gather Power and Lust. And then I could use Wrath to upgrade my multi-attack a little bit. Gluttony doesn't work with Fireball anymore. Not. Uh-oh. Why does it say Ethereal and Exhaust? Because it is ethereal and it exhausts. Siphon Energy seems alright with pellets. Yeah. Yep. Siphon Energy is very strong with pellets or artifact charges. Assuming that you can set something on fire. It's just whether I want Feast, right? Not sure that Snecko Eye is great here. That would be like the first time ever that it wasn't. I have double channel. Let's try it. Corpse Explosion stacks itself if you kill things with it. A lot of gold. The stores are all on the right side. We'll see. We can try. I'm channeling a Defend Plus. Sure. We don't draw the Forbidden Grimoire, so it won't randomize its cost at all. So Corpse Explosion should upgrade itself here. It didn't upgrade itself. That's definitely meant to upgrade itself. Awkward. I understand that Remembering Wrath is after the damage dealing. Thank you, Twitch chat, I know. I can fucking read the card, thank you. Um... Take 1 damage. Take 0 damage. 0 damage seems better. Weight of memory. How many remembering cards do we actually have? 1, 2, 3. Very few. 4, 5, 5, 6. So weight of memory 7 with the starter deck. So weight of memory is hitting for, I believe, 33. It's gotta be worth taking. Is it intended that Barb stays in your deck? Probably not. Pyromancy! We got every single burning card in the same run. We got all of the burning rares. I don't think I can block though. Wait, I also got a Scorching Ray here. We actually have every burning card. Dead Branch will block for me. Don't think I'm buying Dead Branch right now. I guess I have a Birdface turn too. Alright, let's try it. I'm down to try. How does Spoon work with Corpse Explosion? Would make the card go into your discard pile half the time when you played it. Why are these here? Why are 2 of those there? Because we exhausted these at the start of combat? Interesting. Okay. Do I have duplicate cards? I have 2 defends, so I need to play this. Then I can Mania. I'm just gonna go ahead and Clarity Patience. I think Patience will be pretty good here. I'm gonna also Clarity Charity. Just got Diligence. Kill enemy for 5 HP and remember Kindness. I'm gonna put Eye of the Storm on top. Oh fuck, it randomizes again when I draw it. Oh. Not like this. Rude. I guess cards that exhume, that entomb rather. Cards that entomb are gonna be really good here. Because they give us extra cards in our starting hand with Dead Branch. It would be good to get the gold highlight on Mania when its extra effect will proc. Yes, I agree 100%. I was already remembering Diligence, so that doesn't draw many cards. Whoops. Whoops. Looks like it probably doesn't matter. Will Wrath work on Scorching? In theory, it could. Rest, remember Chastity, gain 10 block, end your turn. This is a block card for us. See how that goes. Scorching Ray, remember last apply 1 burning as Apply 1 damage as burning 3 times. That applies 11 burning by itself. Okay. What just happened there? Scorching Ray is an attack that applies burning instead of dealing damage. So now I apply burning twice whenever I apply burning. But I'm weakened. Is that not gonna work, like, at all? Incredible. Incredible. Might want to look at that. Probably want that to work there. I'm weak for the next 6 turns as well. I think at this point we just accept that we're weak forever, probably. Burning applies twice. How does that work with Inferno here, I wonder? So it would triple to 48, which means that it's applying 32, and I'd expect it to apply another 32 to go to 70 total. 80. Is that just because I did the math wrong? That's probably just me doing the math wrong. Need to deal damage to apply burning. Well, I was applying burning with lust. Your attacks apply to burning. But currently lust is an envenom effect. And yeah, envenom has to deal damage. Oh, there were no cards there. Whoops. And talk. Maybe I can random into a memory that lets me deal damage with Scorching Ray? Nope. Unlucky. Unlucky. Okay, is that it? I went defend, channel, nope. Grab another weight of memory. Weight of memory doesn't seem super great so far. One weak, reduce damage by 25%. Reduces it by 25. And then if you're weakened, you round it down. You deal 0.75 damage in this game, you deal 0 damage. I'm getting a lot of mind worms. Doesn't this start at 23? Why is it at 20 right now? I didn't draw it. I think that's a bug. Okay, looks like we can get Gluttony. We can get 6 max HP out of this fight, maybe. Oh god. Temperance gives me strength for every clarity that I have. That time I did draw it. Whew. Pyromancy is such great art. I love it. So I'm currently getting strength, so I want to wait a memory now. Oh fuck, I had gather power there. Wait, it's okay though? Now my corpse explode, remembering wrath. And now I go... I want to keep the wrath probably for a meta upgrade. I guess I go pyromancy for 2 health. Don't need to rush. The last attack I played, Corpse Explosion. I don't really want to stack my Corpse Explosion more. I would like to stack Searing Ray? Where is that? Is it in my hand? The actual fuck? It disappeared? Okay, it's not here, is it? No. It's not there. It's not there. And it's not here. It was a random from Dead Branch. I never actually had one. My entire life has been a lie. I remember the first date I ever went on. As a small child. Only I'd known then. Wow, that's sinister. It's messed up, honestly. Yeah, I bought the Dead Branch instead of buying the Searing Blow, didn't I? Well, at least we know why it didn't work. Oh. That played twice. Right, yep. Playing actually perfectly here. How long until over-explained of character? Probably have to suck less at it first, right? Seems like it would be a good idea to suck less. I'm not remembering Wrath anymore. I lost it. Oh well. Aid Plus would remember and gain clarity of kindness for us. Aid Plus is not intended to be a particularly good card, but I think at this point in the run, maybe we have to take kindness any way we can get it. All enemies lose 3 strength. Seems like a good thing to have for the end of Act 3. Any of these upgrades do anything? Most of them are just number upgrades, not super great. Scorching Ray is back. Scorching Ray, you're not making things any less confusing. Am I playing Arcane Weapon? Sure. I want to see if Arcane Weapon stacks with slow. I think it's meant to. Yeah, bros, Mike. How's it going? Hey, watch this. We should probably make the burning effect a different color from the having just being dealt damage effect, huh? It looks like you're applying a lot more burning than you actually are there. We go channel? Arcane Weapon applies burning with Lust. Oh, that's super cool. Did anybody notice if it dealt extra damage from slow as well? I said I was gonna check and then I didn't check. You saw it do 5 damage. We have successfully made the giant head die. 8+ remembers kindness before the clarity gain. There you go. You're doing great, giant head. Good work so far. I'm proud of you. Handler got new jokes. Really? Oh. Tiny Hut, I think, is probably a better way to remember kindness. Color spray? Should we color spray? Color spray does some pretty crazy shit right now. Let's find out what it is. Could use an attack worth playing? Oh. Oh. Alright. Remember Charity. Get a little bit of extra strength. But I wouldn't be able to remember it forever. I believe we have some upgrade Unseen Servant puts the combo together for us, but it remembers Sloth. I don't know if that's worth it. Play your powers. Sounds like a good idea. Maybe an arcane weapon's actually really good here. If it's applying burning every turn and we're trying to do crazy things with burning, it seems like it could be really good. Let's try it. How did that work? So Lust applies 4 burning. Then we triple it, which applies 8, and that applies twice. Okay, that makes sense. Spaghetti code. It's doing exactly what it's meant to do. Okay, now I should make a very large amount of burning with double pyromancy. Gather power on top and draw it. Costs too much. They go on top on a random order, right? They go on top on a random order. You're on fire. Very enjoyable. I wish I had a multi-attack for Siphon Energy. Oh fuck, that wasn't the card I thought it was. Alright, Color Spray remembers Envy. I don't remember Envy, not very much. Gotta play Color Spray though. Color Spray applies a random debuff to each enemy. I have weakened and vulnerabled it. Sure. I have also vulnerabled myself. That's less good. Can heal a little bit more with Book of Tongues next turn. Oh no, I can't because my power kills. Whoops. That's okay. Ares. The campfire is pretty beautiful, huh? You're gonna get to see the death animation soon too. Pretty rad. I wouldn't mind having some clarities in this fight. But Wrath doesn't seem useful in any way. Fear unfortunately does not work here. So Fear should probably exhaust. What does burning do? It's sort of like poison, but it goes down by 50% instead of 1 every turn. I'm pretty sure this turn's meant to be insane. It seems like it's meant to be insane. How do we make this turn insane? Fuck. Do I have... I don't have my Pyromancy in play yet. Maybe I only got 1 strength from Siphon Energy. How does burning damage interact with intangible? Intangible reduces damage taken to 1. Am I remembering? Chastity. Alright. That seems completely useless right now. Mania is a card that I can play. Oh, but it would play twice. So I want to play this. I was meant to Snake Oil before I blew up all my coil. Whoops. Alright. I think I die. I guess these cards exhaust, right? Mania seems interesting. I'm remembering Lust, which is a sin, so this would apply 3 vulnerable to all enemies. sort of already vulnerable. Okay, do I block this turn? I refuse to believe that this isn't somehow good. Wait, it wasn't good. Well, what the fuck is that all about? Oh dear. So close. So close. It was 1625. Arcane missiles could have saved the fairy pot. We don't have an arcane missiles. In my knowledge. This turn 6, so next turn's turn 7. This enemy is slow still. Maybe we can just kill it. Okay. The power that deals damage at the end of the turn. Oh, arcane weapon? Yeah, you're right. How does our Book of Tongues help us kill Time Eater here, I wonder? We do something weird with Weight of Memory, I guess? Apply a bunch of debuffs? Apply a bunch of debuffs sounds nice. Oh, I banished it. Oh, that's not good. Pretty sure that's not good. All right, we can try to set up a combo though. I wanted to like hit it harder, right? But it's banished, so I can't hit it right now. I can play this though if I want. That's interesting. And I can just hold Inferno. Saved, thanks for the 6 months. One wish to you as well. I banished it for 1 turn. And it's not permanent. I like Arcane Weapon. And Introspection and Double Check, and then we hope that we survive next turn somehow. I don't think we do. Doesn't seem like we do, right? Aid is actually really good here. And we can aid it. I don't have an artifact charge yet. I don't have an artifact charge yet. Just a message. This is, we know what this is. This is gather power. Okay. Maybe something's doable here. Can I kill it this turn though? I don't think I can kill it this turn, can I? Being attacked for a couple. If I wanted to block, I'd like leave Chastity and then re-enter it again. I have to decide if I guess I play Stone. I guess I play Stone. Oh. Withdraws an artifact charge. How much block is this? It's 11 plus 14, 25. We do stay alive. Double withdraw. Wait, I think I might have done it the wrong order. Also, I think I'd die next turn anyway, with 110 strength. Well, I do have 110 strength. And Time Eater's splitting. And I win. Oh, that was fucking rad. Alright, that was... We have just utilized a combination of cards to do a thing. Why did I have 110 strength? I used Pyromancy to make it so I applied way more burning. I used Fireball and Inferno to make a bunch of fire on the enemy, 110 of it, and then I siphoned energy to remove all burning from it and gain that much strength until end of turn. And I had an artifact charge, so I blocked the strength down at end of turn. I got the artifact charge from a different rare, which I got with Dead Branch. So that was, I mean, it was only 4 rares. Jorbs hype is the good hype emote. Decimalter. I feel betrayed. Okay. This is good. Might be good. Entangle applies slow to all enemies and adds a web to our hand. Banished this one. That's actually really good here, right? I think that's pretty good here. And I've weakened the other one, which makes up for me being vulnerable slightly. Now if I go like Fireball? No, that remembers lust first. I need an attack. I play Weight of Memory. That vulnerable's at. And then I probably want to get Clarity of Kindness before I go into Lust. And I can play Mage Armor for like the first time ever and reduce the next damage I take by 5. Turn seems less exciting. Oh, I fucking randomed into Sloth. Interesting that Arcane Weapon doesn't turn me. That's probably better than having it turn me, honestly. Not slowed. Play this a bunch of times. Introspection will deal 8, so that'll kill this. Or Chain Lightning also could kill it. I'll go Chain Lightning and Hibernate. Use my Mage Armor. Still have Mage Armor? Did I use it for something? What did I use it for? I think I used it for something. Let's go Book of Tongues. Oh, probably I have the thing in play that deals damage to me at the end of every turn or something. Oh, but I turned, so it doesn't matter. Mage armor got consumed when I got hit even though the attack was blocked. Huh, okay. Yeah, that's not what's meant to happen. That's getting changed anyway, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Wait, we crushed it? We murdered them. They're all dead. Why was I not taking damage from that? Another fireball seems pretty good. Alright. Let's, we'll see how this works against the heart. Can definitely do this every time. Remembering a virtue, so this will weaken. I want that. True Strike goes through the heart's 200 damage limit. Yep, at least it's meant to. Worth it to play this? I guess so. I retain it. Let's play it next turn. Definitely get Pyromancy in play. I have to Energy Bulb. I wonder if Hibernate's like a necessary evil next turn. I don't know. Definitely 50. We're weakened, so Scorching Ray doesn't do anything. Maybe this is a problem with attacks dealing 1 damage. I'm always playing Moss this turn. You could submit new beta art for Lost Purluorly. I'm always playing this. Misty Step. Misty Step just barely net positive to play. Yes. I went Howler Spray, I'd vulnerable myself, but it wouldn't matter. And then I could get Clarity of Envy. slothed. That's okay. I'll get Chastity. Don't know about the being sloth thing there. So Envy makes it so we vulnerable stuff when we hit it with attacks. Seems decent here. I don't think this hand's good enough. Hold Inferno for next turn. Doesn't seem right. Old monster. Okay, so it's the multi-attack turn, but we can actually block this relatively easily. That's Relic's one turn through time. Next attack is played one additional time. I would really, really, really like Clarity of Lust. I don't think I can get it though. This when you target something, whenever you target an enemy with a card, you apply vulnerable. Next turn's big attack. I even have Tori here. I think next turn we go for Web. Go for Web and we channel a good block card on top. And this turn we go for Aid. And Aid blocks the rest this turn. Hold Monster also blocks the rest this turn, but Hold Monster costs an energy. This remembers kindness and doesn't gain clarity of it. It's probably better in this situation to gain clarity. Because the fight won't go long enough. If the fight was going to go long enough, it might be better to remember and then forget. So let's put, where's Chastity? Put Rest on top for next turn. Grab Barb, grab Quicksilver, play Weight of Memory twice. Siphon Energy? Does that do something? No. And play Hold Monster? Play Aid and Slimed and exhaust Slimed to see what other card there is. I have to play Hold Monster, because otherwise I just get attacked for 1 times 15 anyway, I think. Unseen Servant. So it's the big attack next turn. Like Hibernate and Eye of the Storm on top. And then I don't want to be remembering Sloth right now, so I'm going to play Aid again and heal it for 5. Is that bad? A little bit bad. A little bit bad. Oh, fuck me. My cards cost a lot. But I think I can block here. I've gotten a little bit of dexterity from the dex potion. I also got 1 from going into Chastity and gaining 2 dex when I entered it and then leaving it before the dex could go away. So I could do this a couple different ways. I think start with loss is fine. It's gotta be worth 2 health to upgrade a card, I think. Ah, that's the wrong one. But I got a minor illusion. We'll call that worth. Let's play Mania. Oh, it deals more damage if I have more cards in hand. Whoops, I'm dumb. Got the big dumb again. This is 32 block, 45 block. So I can fireball. I can channel the fireball for next turn. And I can rest. This is turn 7. Forbidden Grimoire has arrived. So we snap at the end of this turn. I don't have that many block cards in hand. I don't really want Clarity of more stuff. I want to put a lot of fire on the enemy, that's the main thing. The Snapping Dew, we're going to lose all of our memories and deal some damage to the enemy and some damage to ourselves. Go... Defend, Gather Power, Fireball? Like a reasonable start. damage you deal to yourself is life loss. I don't have enough damage to... Shit. I have to survive next turn. I don't know if I can survive next turn. If it's the multi-attack, I have Tori. If it's the multi-attack, I might be able to win. It gets very difficult to make more fire now. Here's the multi-attack. Why does this make 5 block? Should not make 5 block. Inferno went in my discard pile because my hand was full. That should probably happen before the other things. It's very unfortunate right now. I have 5 dexterity. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, nice. That's what I needed. So it make me vulnerable? Does that matter? Yes. Yeah, it super makes me matter. Wait, no, I can't remember Envy, so it wouldn't make me vulnerable, but also wouldn't do anything else. Bernard, thanks for the 20 months. Ogbomu show to you as well. Magic missiles. Oh, and Inferno doesn't work anymore. Oh no! This doesn't do anything anymore. It's all falling apart. I'm so fucking close. Save a bit more health for next turn. Maybe I can like play double Weight of Memory. Seems like the only way. I can play 1 Weight of Memory. By Ninja, thanks for earning yourself a free sub with quest mode. Ogbomu show to you as well. Where did it all go wrong? If Inferno had gone into my hand on the snap turn, I would win here. So I guess that's where it all went wrong. Got so close. Hope for Banish with Color Spray. Do we win next turn if that happens? Siphon Energy only gives you strength for 1 turn. Oh my god, it's so close. Maybe I should have not done that. Maybe like this is an out. Maybe there's something here. When I exhaust it, it could win for me. Nope. Not yet. The next thing we're looking at is this can maybe banish. It did. Okay, it's back again. I think I'm 1 energy short. I need to go Siphon Energy Scorching Ray, and I'm 1 energy short. Is this real life? I know that this slow didn't happen. It's the fucking goose. Goose has ruined everything. Chino, thanks for the 5 months. Ungbomo show to you too. This is exhaust. Nope. Oh my god. Oh. That run was awesome. I don't know if I could do more than 1 of those a day, but that run was awesome. Holy. How long was the run? 2 hours or something? Yeah, about 2 hours. Oh, all the material components are here. Is that actually all of them? It would be nice to distinguish the commons, uncommons, and rares on those. Lots of art missing. If anyone is in the mood for art making. Any others that we didn't see? I don't think we saw Ivory Tower. Horns, I think we saw once. Ugh. That art makes me, like, viscerally uncomfortable. It's wonderful. How high quality art is required? If it looks good, it will go on the cards, and if it doesn't look good, it will go on the cards, but maybe we'll replace it later. I don't know. You love the determination art? The determination art's really, really cute. And super cute.